Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today we are back with another Scraps to Embellishment video. And today's theme is Christmas in July. Now, this one was hard for me because I am not in the Christmas mood when it's 100 degrees outside. It's been so hot, but I played around, did a few little different things, and ended up just coming up with this tag. So, I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to do a little bit of mixed media stuff I don't normally do for swaps. I just thought it would be fun. So, I did cut these three things out on my Cricut. And, I am going to use a couple different stamp sets. Let me grab my stamp. Alright, I am using this Close to My Heart, let's see what it's called, Christmas Snowflake Mandalas Stamp of the Month. I'm using this one for what I'm going to be doing. And then I'm using a poinsettia stamp from my stash. I'm going to use some of these diamond art things for the centers. And then I have my greenery I cut out just from dies. And I think that's it. And I'm going to use some embossing powder. We're going to do some embossing today. Something, like I said, something different that normally we don't do. Alright. So, let's see here. Move everything around. I'm going to use Distress Oxides also. So, we're going to start out with this tag. Let me get my piece of paper over here. This is just for me to stamp on so it ain't all over my mat. So, I'm just going to use my Versamark, and mine is dirty because I don't care, and I don't usually clean my stamps. I probably should buy another one to keep pristine, but honestly, it probably wouldn't stay that way for long. So I'm just putting this on my stamp. I am using the back of my mat because it's like foam, and I like to stamp onto it so that I get a good impression. And I'm just going to stamp part way onto this and press down. And I'm just going to do one little corner of this stamp and do it up here. And then I'm just going to stick it on this paper so that it doesn't have extra embossing powder on it. And I am just using this clear superfine detail embossing powder. It's Ranger, but I got it at Hobby Lobby. Just make sure I get it coated on there good. Alright. Let's dump this back in here. Close that up so I don't spray it everywhere. Alright, I'll move all this. Alright, let's get our tag, and this is going to be a little bit loud. I'm going to use my heat gun real quick. Let's heat it up. I like to do the front and the back. Try not to burn my fingers off. I'm gonna look at it in the light and make sure I got all the places. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, so now we have this and it's embossed. And then I am going to take my Distress Oxide. I'm going to use Festive Berries and Lumberjack Plaid. And I'm going to put my paper back over here. And I'm just going to rub it on as light or as dark as I want it. I'm just going to do part of it, that way I can do the other darker color. And you could do this with any color variation. I had something else in mind I was working on first. I'll show y'all here in a second what I came up with, but then I thought, that don't really look real Christmassy, and I just couldn't make it work. It felt like it still was missing something, so... Alright, so then I added that in, and you can tell in real life, I don't know how well it shows on the camera, the difference with it, but after, I'm just going to take a paper towel, and I'm going to rub it and buff all of that ink off of what I embossed because it resists it, so then the pattern shows up, which is really fun. So then you have your tag. Alright, so then I am going to go ahead and I'm going to glue on my circle. I don't know what these things are called. They're just like little hole punch tab things, so I just wanted it to make it look pretty. So that needs to dry good before I can punch a hole through it. So I took this stamp. It's from another set. I don't know which one. A Temu set, I'm sure, probably. But it says Christmas Greetings. And I'm just going to stamp it onto this. And then we're just going to decorate it. Actually, I lied. I used a gold shimmer pen to just put some shimmers all over it. And I apologize, my air is kicking on. Tap it so you get all the little fine dots. And then it don't take long to dry, but we'll just work around it. So I'm just going to take some of my greenery and glue it on. I made this first and it didn't, I don't know, it looked like it was missing something, and before I had the little greenery and the berries, and then I added the greenery and I was like, oh yep, that's what it needed. So and I don't mind if some of it hangs off. It's okay, it just gives it more dimension. Put that on there. And then take one of the flowers sentiment. I'm going to put it on here. And then I'm going to take my crocodile hole punch and just punch a hole into that. It needs to be dried more to get a more clean punch. But there's that. And then you can see on this one and this one I added, this was my prototype, and then I decided I was going to emboss. So this one's embossed, but I double stamped, so it kind of messed it up. But I did add some twine to them to finish them off. Now, since they have to stay flat for mailing, I'm just going to take some of the twine and I'll just washi tape it to the back of it. And that way whoever gets it can tie it on so that you don't have that knot to pop it up in the mail. So, I think that is going to be it. If you would like to win one of these, all you have to do is leave me a comment below. And look how pretty. See if you can see all the little shimmers. Here was my other one I told y'all I'd show y'all that I started working on. I wanted so badly to use this new stamp set I got, and then I had this one from Close to My Heart, but I had a new one that has this, and I wanted to use it so bad to create something, and it just, I don't know, it feels like it's still missing something. So I'll probably throw this one in for whoever wins on my channel, and y'all can use it if you like it. You can always just pull this off or change it, put something over top of it, and do something different with it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's something a little bit different. Let me know if you enjoyed it, and if you would like to see more types of projects like this. And until next time, bye y'all.